Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, The Commonwealth. In our last episode, we began the first scenario of the campaign, and we've got ourselves established. You can see here we have our throne city, and we have a couple of cities that we've started to expand into. So here's our throne, and you can see we've got another city built. We've captured this one, and we're gradually kind of expanding our way through. Now, just a quick reminder of our objectives here. We have to keep Larissa alive. She's our sorcerer. We have to stop the rebellion, and we have to slay Oscar. And then along the way, I'm assuming we're going to maybe find some other things we have to do. But Oscar is our opponent here, Oscar Van Helden, who's a human rogue. So really, we just have to kill him. That's kind of the main objective. So we're going to get right back to it. Before I jump into the episode proper, however, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Me Oil Plotizen, excuse me. Me Oil had a great point, which is that there is a sunken city on the right from the fort in the woods. So I believe that is this fort here. Apparently there's a sunken city over here somewhere that we can get our hands on potentially. And I guess it's not very intuitive. So we're going to definitely see if we can get over there at some point. Not going to be the main focus right this minute because we're going to just keep the attack going. But this is where maybe we can send one of our scouts over to take a look. So really appreciate the heads up. Big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Sorry for butchering your name there too. We're going to jump right in and see what we can do here this episode. So we did finish steam powered. We're going to choose another research choice here. Let's see. I'm thinking probably maybe just mainlining production. Going for kind of juggernauts eventually might be a good choice. Fertility rights wouldn't be bad to get that growth boost going. I mean, the earlier you get it, the more you benefit. So maybe we jump over for that just for now, and then once that's done, we go back to the main production pipeline there, as it were. I'm going to just skip that. I want to focus on movement right now. So we do have our scout up here who is doing good work for us. I feel like with our main stack, it's going to be beneficial probably to just head up here. I think we're strong enough to take this on as it is. With our heroes and whatnot, I think we can make it happen. You know what? They don't want to fight. I'm happy to let them run. Let's grab the extra mana. We do have our siege battering ram here, which can do its thing. That'll be good just to have the extra bit of distraction from that. We're going to attack. Could get a little dicey just because they do have some ranged capability. I think they've got, what do they got? An archer. They got 2 archers and a priest, so all their units are ranged capable. That could make it a little bit harder for us, actually, but I suspect that with our sorcerer, we can do some healing if we need to. I think we're going to be okay. We just have to be a little cautious in how we approach this, that's all. These two are going to go for the wall over there. We're going to use the battering ram to try to take down the wall and get ourselves up onto the wall then. We'll send the priest over this way. Everybody else is going to rotate up over here, mainly just as a, I want to say almost kind of a distraction, really. And if they decide to leave me alone, then I can just go for the wall over there. So we'll split our forces. Okay, they're not doing anything. That's totally fine. Like I said, we can just go and bash this wall down. Get our priest in. I'm totally happy to just kind of be really cheeky about this. You know what? We'll do a quick heal on our archer as well. Right, let's see what they do next. Trying to dispel that effect. Not moving at all. Okay. No problem there, so we'll just ram that wall. Not quite enough to break it. A little bit more needed. You know what? I suppose we could just hop right up on the wall, actually. But this will also allow my priest to get in, which is good. So let's go in a little closer with Larissa and Edward. Go. We have to be careful. We don't want this to go too many rounds without somebody doing damage. Just have to make sure we do a little bit of damage. There it is. Okay. So we'll finish busting down the wall. Okay, our knight, our longswordsman is now in the wall, and so is our priest. Over here, you know what? Larissa can just do a little bit of damage. There, that's great. Again, we have to be kind of careful because they could do quite a bit of damage to us if we're really not watching ourselves here. Again, I'd love to go and charge the gate, but I feel like then we'd take a lot of punishment. I don't want Edward to get killed, right? He could take a lot of damage, so I think we'll just hang out as we are. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta fall back. We took a lot of damage there. Yeah, Larissa just about died. We gotta basically just retreat. And Larissa's gonna get totally out of there. And we'll do our harmonizing energy on Larissa, sadly. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna just move our longswordsman over, knowing he's probably gonna just get obliterated, but yeah, and that kind of does it for her spell casting. So now we got to wait for them to move over and attack over here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. That's distracting them. Now we can push back with our Hellhound. And Larissa's healthy enough that she can get back in there. I'm going to keep Edward back because he took more damage than I would have liked. Yeah, this fight is kind of hard because we really didn't have the right unit set up to make this super easy. Not that this would have been super easy, but here we'll go up like this. Do a Bestow Iron Heart. We want to just charge in there, start attacking. We'll go after the gate, I guess. Nice, good damage. Marissa's not quite in range to attack. Neither are our archers. Bring Edward back. I'm expecting to lose my longswordsman. Ooh, nice. Good hit there at least. Okay, well, they're not totally dead, so maybe we can actually make something happen here. Let's go after this priest. Nice. There's a kill. And then, geez, we could almost kill that archer. Oh, yeah, we probably could if we do the combo here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a kill here. Oh, we'd have to get a good roll. Dang. And our archer is not in range. I kind of screwed that up because I probably should have gone for this one. I could have got a guaranteed kill. Whereas the other one was a gamble, and it did not pay off. So I'll lose my longswordsman. It is what it is. It's worth it to take another city, I think. Yeah, see, if I'd have killed one of them, it would have been worth it, but oh well. Okay, Larissa can get the finish here. A little more experience for her. Well, definitely not my swiftest battle, but that's okay. Those cultists are worshipping the frozen beauty at that shrine. The shrine holds power. It feels dark, heavy. It's a good thing we are stopping this cult. They can only have evil intentions. You have no idea what you are getting yourselves into. The cult is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. We will destroy you. They will not even find your bones. Oh, man. Okay, well, look at this. There's a lot of units up here. We got to be kind of careful. I think we're going to have to just hold tight in the city for a bit here. We'll start absorbing it. There's a Node Serpent and some Wraiths. Man, that could get ugly if they decide to attack me. Hopefully they don't, but you never know. Okay, so we got to level up with our Sorcerer. Again, probably going to just go for the extra casting points at this phase. Okay, our scout can keep moving. Probably want to go north still, so I think we'll just hold tight there. Get another one going, because I would like to go find out what else is in here. And you know what? We do need to clear this out. I need to clear that brigand hideout. Got a little carried away up here, so I think we need to start maybe building a secondary army to kind of come and clean things out. We've also got this little guy here who could capture our cities and whatnot. So speaking of, let's see, we can get a civic guard. Bathories, quite enough gold here. Wanted a long swordsman maybe. Won't be ready this turn. Alright, well, we'll do it for next turn then. Okay, good. They're starting to run away, it looks like. We definitely got a little overextended here, so we just have to be careful. Okay, good. They're running away. Because, yeah, that force is strong enough, especially those wraiths and that node sir. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Are they attacking? What are they doing? Ooh, okay. Well, this is an army. The rear guard has arrived. A cannon is very useful in a siege. We can use it to take the rebel settlements. Oh, thank goodness for that. Nice. We got some musketeers, some engineers, and a cannon. We'll definitely want to stick this group all together because they can reload. Now, this group, we want to kill them because they are a threat to us for sure. So I think we'll come back and attack. We have a spy drone over here scouting this out. Saying conquer the fortress would give us access to a gold mine and also, I think, maybe that mana node. There's some mana here we could grab. Ooh, and some refugees. This, slay the orcs. Looks like there's a small army of hostile orcs in this region. We must take care of them. Alright. More things for us to get rid of. We've got a footman here. I think we'll probably send this group over to help the main force, but we definitely do want some units over here. I'd send one of my musketeers maybe to go help. Maybe I'll do that, yeah. We'll have one musketeer go join. Along with this footman. Maybe if we can spare some gold to make maybe a pikeman or something. Wouldn't mind maybe another ranged unit, but I think a pikeman wouldn't be bad. We are going to have a long swordsman here. Maybe we'll cancel that and go an archer. Actually, a priest would be awesome for the healing. Let's get that going then if we can. Meanwhile, like I said, this group, we're going to go north here. We're going to just go join our main fighting force over on that side. Okay, so I think, like I said, we want to deal with this group. It's going to be a little bit sketchy, though. Use our scout to help us. Can we get in there with the civic guard? No, we can't. Let's engage the fight. Probably have to sacrifice our scout, have it blow up. We have to be pretty careful here because that node serpent is... ooh, and it's got stone skin. We might be in some trouble here. And obviously those undead can do some work too. Got to be real careful. Thankfully they do have spirit weakness, so... ooh, yeah. Nice, kid. That was good damage. I don't really care about the battering ram, so if the battering ram dies, it's kind of whatever. Okay, and then we can charge in to a ram. I would love to kill that priest if we could. I just don't want to put my... Go in and get this kill. Nice. I don't want to put my heroes in danger. They could really get messed up. Node Serpent is limited, though, because of the Stone skin, right? Yeah, it loses its movement. It does still have sprint and phase, though, so we have to watch out. All right, okay. Priest, we can... really good damage, too, if we step up closer. Nice, critical. And then we can just blast for the kill. Nice. Spy drone, we're just going to beeline it in there. And hopefully this thing doesn't jump in and kill us here. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay. That's okay. Obviously not ideal, but we can manage that. All right, now the hard thing is going to be getting rid of this node serpent. My goodness. You need to use the priest a lot to do that, I think, because that stone skin is just going to minimize damage like crazy. Nice, okay. We'll do a ram here. Good. Would love to kill this priest if we could. Just don't want to get myself in a position where... Okay, we're definitely going to lose the Hellhound. That's like a given. Do want one of my heroes to go and tie up this priest, though. Okay, let's do it with Larissa. And then Edward can maybe charge in. Actually, Edward could do this as well and probably just kill the priest. You know what I should have done is I should have charged in with Edward, and then I would have had Larissa's ranged attack still. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me. Oh, well. Ooh, and you know what I can do is I can go and buff my Hellhound. Let's do that. Okay, now hopefully they don't gang up on Larissa. That's the thing I'm afraid of here. Okay, good. They just went after my... Now, Larissa took a lot of punishment, but she's okay. They went after my ram, which I was totally fine losing. Ooh, and no shock damage on the Node Serpent. You know what? Let's just do this. Flank it. Nice. And we can flank with some heavy hits here. Very good. And then probably maybe kill it or close to it. And then we can get the finish with Edward. Nice, and a level up for him. Okay, that went really well. We did lose our battering ram, but it was totally worth it. We're going to go up with our scout because we want to see what else we can see up here. And this group, again, maybe we want to fall back just a little bit, do a bit of cleanup before we charge north. I think that's probably a smart thing to do. And go have this guy join up with the main group as well. I feel like we're going to need more bodies, so... do a level up here with our leader. Emergency repair is going to be really good once we have, like, that cannon in there. Same with rapid reload. I think Wizard Hunters is probably going to be the upgrade for me, though, because it's going to give that extra resistance. So that's really good. And you know what? Let's just grab emergency repair while we're here. I know it's maybe a little early. We don't quite need it yet, but that is going to come in handy. Did get another level up with the Larissa as well. She's not in a position where she's going to be leading her own stack, so I think we just do more casting points for her. Slay the orcs. Yeah, we already got that. Right, and we've got our footman who is going to go over there. We're going to group up the musketeer with him. Rhinam. Maybe we work on some kind of upgrade here. What do we already have in this city? A barracks, a shrine, and a builder's hall. Maybe we just do an archer, and then we've got lots of units to deal with, to work with, so that'll be good. This guy's going to stay put. We're going to end it there. Going after my spy drone, huh? Alright, well, we'll just do that in auto combat. Did some damage. Ooh, okay, he came over to attack me, so... good thing I've got all my units here ready to form a fighting stack. There we go. And they're a little bit damaged from that spy drone exploding. Okay. Ooh, curse. Not fun. Watch out for those razor bows with their projectiles that can do a lot of damage. Especially that bleed effect afterwards can be nasty. The musketeer. What? Let's get up in there if we can. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll park in front. Probably heal our musketeer, maybe. Ouch, that hurt. Now that I say that, though, footman took some damage. Let's heal the footman. And then we'll send the footman in to go and fight the priest up there. Yep. And then I think our... Ooh, you know what we can do? I'm going to say it'd be nice to turn these spearmen, but unfortunately we're not able to. We do have sprint, though. We have to be mindful of that. We'll just reload. We'll park right here in defense mode. Hopefully they just fight us, but they might sprint away. Yeah, that's... Ooh, that sucks. Oh, they were going to try and break off and maybe kill our priest, but thankfully we were able to stop that from happening. Okay, we'll go back here, get them to turn around and flank, and then we can step off and kill them this way. Or, well, almost. And then the musketeer can just blast them. Oof. Just about lost our priest, but we did not. So, it is a good outcome. Now we want to get over there and go for the fort. Might need another unit or two in the group to do that. Let's see, what do we got? We've got, again, a support, an archer, infantry, and a pikeman. Probably another infantry would be a good choice in that stack. Again, this group just going to keep on moving. Happy to send the archer over this way for more support. We do have our spy drone. Again, now that this spy drone over here got killed, that's a little bit annoying, but I do kind of want to see what's going on over here. Ooh, and there's the gold down there, which we can go grab. Nice, and this looks like maybe a giant dwelling. It's hard to see for sure. That would be cool to get on our side if possible. Might as well attack this guy. Okay, we're just going to kill this little group here, try and get some experience. Right, so we've got a little bit of ranged capability from those Civic Guard, obviously, so would be nice to whittle that down slightly. Let's see, can we hit him? Ooh, want to get closer to really maximize. Nice. Okay, that's good. I think we'll go like this, like that. We'll throw on a Iron Heart on our Hellhounds. The archers here. Do a little bit of damage. Put our Civic Guard there and put them in defense mode. The Hellhound in defense mode. Ouch. Civic Guard did a good job there. I think we'll just cruise around like this. Nice, good damage there. And then the archer can just kill the long swordsman, no problem at all. Swoop around here and turn them around to get a bit of flank there. Edward can do some healing, which I think would be a good decision. We'll heal up the archer. Priest can maybe just get the kill. I can't remember what happens when he hits. Oh, he gets Inflict Daze if he's at elite rank. Where's the Hellhound get as it levels up? Inflict Scorching Heat. I feel like the priest is probably better to level. There we go. Guess I could have used Dispel and then still used the Hellhound to get the kill to really maximize experience gain, but that's okay. I think we will, even though the Civic Guard can't get over there, grab this. There's a level up for everybody. Interesting. I thought that affected my heroes, but apparently it does not. We can go for the tomb, but I don't think we're maybe quite strong enough just yet. I feel like maybe that's a little bit out of our capabilities at the moment. I think we'll head down, we'll clear that out. Okay, once these units get over there, then we can definitely clear the tomb out. No problem. We can do another Hellhound. We can do a spy drone. I don't think we have any corrupted stuff that's in our area right now, so we don't have to worry about cleansing anything. We do have another mana node that we could turn into a fire node. I'm kind of liking that idea. Maybe I'll do one more spy drone, and then I'll get a fire node going. This one up here, too, can go straight north. Nice. Okay, that gives us a lot of vision. Go for those extra population there. Grab this watchtower as well. Okay, back to our throne city. A little bit of development wouldn't be a bad decision at this point, I think. Might be worth getting a Dreadnought's Foundry as we're working on that. Definitely would not mind a observatory. Although there's going to be nothing that is going to get added into the city. It's just going to increase our knowledge gain. Storehouse would help with growth quite a bit. Great Temple would be good. Extra mana plus extra mana capacity. Obviously the Masters Guild's really good for us with machines and everything and extra production. I think we'll do the Foundry though. Just get that going. And then we'll save our gold for the rest of our cities, really. Don't see us going too crazy at this point. This little guy, I feel like, you know what, let's start sending him up there just to kind of play defense a bit better. And yeah, this stack will just stay put. End our turn there. Ooh, Scout is getting attacked. Well, we'll just let that happen in auto combat, unfortunately. Ooh, captured our city. Yeah, because we left it undefended, eh? Oh, that makes sense. Looks like he left it undefended, though. Oh, never mind. Wraith is there. Can we get this guy all the way up there? Not quite, eh? Well, shame on me for leaving it undefended, I guess. You know what? Maybe I was going to summon it over here, but I feel like now we want to get this city back, so go like this. We'll attack. It's saying probable defeat, but I don't agree. The spy drone alone should be enough to get the kill. Oh, but I forgot about him casting spells on me. Yep. Oh, and we don't have any spells, so yeah, his spells are going to be enough to end this fight. Dang it. That's annoying. And this thing can just come out and kill us in melee combat here, yeah. Yeah, its lifesteal is going to be enough to end things. Shoot. I should have just run away with those Civic Guard. I shouldn't have even tried to fight. Dang it. That's a bummer. Again, we're sending this group up. They're going to take the city back, no problem. So for now, we'll just... Ooh. Has a quest available. Tell me more. Capture the Frost Giants' Keep. Our former brothers of Frost Giants have been corrupted by some cult. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to accept that. So we've got to go over there, capture it. So let's... First things first, we want to clean this stuff out here. So we will engage this fight. Good thing is we're getting a lot of experience with our leaders, which is great. We're just farming it. Just blast, try and soften them up a little. Really, we kind of want them to come out to play, so... Alright, let's see if they... I mean, I'm assuming they're going to come out to attack us, but maybe not. No, they're just content to sit back and throw javelins and whatnot at us. Oh, that's fine. We can play that game all day, too. But we do more damage, so... Yeah, there's one kill. Who took that damage? It was our Hellhound. Let's heal him up. Ouch, that hurt. You know what? We will drop a Bestow Iron Heart there just to make sure we're good and healthy. And then blast that Levy for some heavy damage. Get the kill there, and then we can soften up Rider. Ooh, good damage. And then, you know what? We should be able to just get the kill here. Perfect. Alright, that takes care of a spawning structure. High Elf Swordsman and a shield. I will happily take that reward. And we can give that over to... I guess we'll give it to Edward. Pick that up. It's not a very good shield, mind you, but it's better than nothing. Okay, now I do see some production resources over here. Might as well grab those. Wooden wall or a foundry. Let's go with the foundry. Okay, so now we got to get ourselves over here, and I think that's going to be where our main group is going to want to go next. Yeah, so our scout will kind of clear the way, see how strong this dwelling is. Because we may need some bigger guns here. We may actually need to divert our cannon over to deal with it. And I do still want to clear out this tomb at some point. Alright, now this group is looking like they're in pretty good fighting shape. We've got some reinforcements joining them as well. I think now we'll go to expansionism for outposts. They population growth is doubled and they get 20 extra production. I think we'll just start working on the musketeer though. Wouldn't mind the extra casting points, but I'm gonna get that production going. All right, gold situation's looking a little bit better. Almost on the foundry. When that's done, that'll be good. This little city definitely could benefit from some increased growth. Currently an outpost, but I think maybe we'll just do the Builder's Hall for the production boost. And then I think we'll save some gold here. No sense getting too crazy with it. And then for casting, let's do another spy drone. End it there. We've definitely made a few mistakes so far, which is kind of hindering our progress a little, but thankfully it's been nothing like catastrophic. It's just not been fantastic outcomes is all. Ooh, I should have maybe gone through here, and you know what? I didn't realize there's another production resource down there. Oh, and I forgot to clear this out too. I could have done that while I was in the neighborhood. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We'll turn around. Really want to do as many of these fights as we can. It is very nice having all the healing in the stack now, though. That's making this a lot easier for us. Soften them up a little. Edward might even be able to just get the finish out right here. Let's see. Yep. Priest can just soften them up here. Hellhound can just cruise over like that. I'm a little nervous about my hero, but... Ooh. Yeah, that hurt. Alright, well, Edward is in good enough shape. Probably going to be worth getting him a heal, though. So let's do that. We'll drop a Bestow Iron Heart on him. Larissa can get this kill or very close to it. Not quite, but close. There it is. And then Edward can flank up here. Turn them around. Nice. And then go like this. And then get the kill now with Edward. Nice. I have to check. Level 4 might actually be as high as they can go in this first scenario. Let me just check. Yeah, it is. Okay, so our heroes can no longer level up. So feeding them additional experience is not going to be of any further benefit to me, which is kind of annoying. But it's good to know at least. Okay, we want to grab those production resources if we can. We send our Civic Guard down to do that. We'll just head in here because there's stuff for us to clear out in this area, so we want to do that. Like I said, this group's going to just go recapture the... Ooh. Oh, man, they reinforced. Okay. Probable defeat, huh? I don't know. I feel like with the cannon, we're going to have a good chance to win this thing. Hopefully I'm not, again, making a big mistake here. He is going to hit me with stoning, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. I knew that was coming. Alright, well, we can just kind of do some cannon blasting here, really. Nice shot, and then we're going to just... Well, we'll use the one that's hurt. Do the reload. There it is. We're going to just let the cannon do the work, really. There's no reason to get too aggressive here if we don't have to. Alright, so they're coming out to play. They are lined up for a shot like this. Don't mind that, although I want to get rid of the cavalry if we can. Feel like the safest thing to do, though, is to retreat. Let's see, how far away can we go? Yeah, we can go here. Nice, good damage. Musketeer is going to be up front to tank damage. And then we've got engineers back here to reload the cannon. Ouch. Really ouch. Again, what we're probably going to want to do, though, is cannon over here. Like this. Blast like this. That's the kill there. That frees up our musketeer, who can now get the kill like this. Probably going to lose the musketeer, but that's really a small price to pay. Wouldn't mind maybe a flashbang on this priest if I could. See if we can get lucky, maybe. Nice, we blinded him for 2. That's really good. You know what? We'll go over and reload again. Now there's a chance we might not lose our musketeer. Nice, and we didn't even lose our engineer either. Alright, can we blast the priest? Not quite, eh? What now? There we go. Okay, we're going to try and kill the priest. Nice. And then I think between everybody, we should be able to finish off. Oh, yeah, we can finish off that priest, no problem. We'll come and do the reload. Actually, we'll do the reload there. Okay. And then I want to be careful here. We'll just throw a flashbang to get the kill. Nice. So we took damage, but everybody lived. Got some good experience. Pretty happy with how that went. Now remember, these engineers don't automatically have the ability to heal machines. They gain that as they level up. It's when they get to gold medal rank. So thankfully our cannon didn't take any punishment, but if it had... Alright, so yeah, now we're going to absorb this. That kind of delayed the absorption of this city by a couple of turns due to my kind of blundering, but that's okay. Again, how strong is this? Couple of pretty decent orcs in there. I think we'll wait one more turn and then attack with the whole stack. Hopefully we've got enough muscle to be able to take that on. I think we do. Throne City now in really good shape. Does have the foundry. So we could start cranking out units here pretty soon if we wanted, but... Ooh, it's tempting to do a Master's Guild. Just for the production boost, that would get us up over 100. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to break the bank, but that's fine. The rest of our cities are just going to be merchandise for a little while. Up here, we've got more, yeah, lots of resources for us. So we want to get our scouts mobilized to deal with all that. So I guess this stack can start moving. I mean, they're hurt, but they should heal up reasonably quick. You know what? We can even go to this Shrine of the Frozen Beauty if we really wanted to. Okay, spy drone. We can do it up here to grab all that. That's probably going to be our best bet, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll go here. Ooh, nice. And there's a Bleak Warg, thankfully not hostile. Gonna want to grab this. See, what we needed is one of our heroes should be up here leading this stack, probably Edward. And Larissa should be down here. You know what? We could still do that. We could have Edward break off. Go up to join the group. I don't hate that. It's not the worst idea. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I feel like he should be up there leading that group. And then we'll add this little guy in. This is still a pretty strong stack. It's just kind of a bit of a hodgepodge stack. There is that production resource down there, which would be really good to grab. Maybe what I'll do is I'll hang on, what are we for? We'll just do another spy drone and grab it next turn. Alright, are we strong enough to take this on? Tier 3 cavalry. I don't know. Bunch of tier 1s. I think we can do it. We don't have any pikemen, but I think we can still handle it. Have to do it. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Good thing is we've got a ton of casting points with Larissa. So we should be able to just heal if we take any heavy damage. Again, obviously the cavalry is the biggest threat, so have to be mindful. We have blessed arrows, which is great at that elite rank. That makes a big difference. Nothing else can really get to us this turn. It's just going to be the cavalry. So let's blast the cold spawn, do some good work. Park here with our hellhound. Kind of fine to just wait a turn and let them sort of come to us here. Do a little bit of damage there. Maybe try and kind of goad them in a bit. We don't have any damaging attacks, only healing, so let's see. Yeah, there. I was expecting them to go after the archer. That makes sense. Okay, so kind of got to deal with what's going on over here, which is annoying. Thinking what we do is a Larissa can hit pretty hard. Although what we really need to do is turn this thing around. Let's go here. Flank him. Yeah, and then our archer can step off. Ooh, and do really good damage. Then we can flank here and probably just get the kill that way. Oh, man, our Hellhound didn't get the kill. Oh, I should have looked more closely at how much damage that was going to do. Oof. All right, well, now we're in a bit of a pickle. So I don't want to lose anybody, but I feel like we may end up losing somebody. All right, so Larissa can go here. Get that kill. Why don't we go here? We'll heal our Hellhound, who may still die. I mean, it'll just be what it'll be, I guess. Go here with the swordsman, and that swordsman may get killed, but at least we've... Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, and then we lost both. Yeah, we definitely bit off a little more than we could chew, which is too bad. Let's blast this Crusher. Nice, good kill there. The priest can kill... Well, probably kill this fledgling or very close to it. Nice. Larissa we know is maxed out, so that's of no benefit for her getting more experience. Nice, good kill from the Civic Guard. Yeah, it's too bad we lost those 2 units. That's going to make this stack a lot less effective, but nice. We got Repair Machine and Headscarf of Heed. That's a really good item for us as a Dreadnought. And I think it's actually probably good to keep with Larissa just because I believe we already have emergency repair with... Yeah, we have emergency repair up here. And then we have repair with Larissa. I guess we can give her the headscarf too. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's really, really nice. Okay, so now I guess we can keep moving up here. Yeah, we might not be... Oh, thankfully that one's already cleared out. But so yeah, Larissa can lead the group over. Guess now here's a good opportunity to see how strong this is. Oof. 2 Frost Giants. Wow. Okay, well, we would definitely need this group to deal with that. How much time do we have left on this quest? Oh, there's no time limit. Okay. Yikes, yeah. 2 Tier 4 Frost Giants. You know what? Oh, I think it's going to be worth it. So let's go down and deal with that. And Edward's going to join in with that group. So we'll all converge. You know what? We could even, on our way through, we could clear out this tomb if we really wanted. All right. We can make engineers here, which is really good. Let's skip that. Yeah, okay, this stack's going to do its thing. So now, we're going to lay siege to this little fort here. And it'll be nice once we take this, assuming we do take it, because it is going to help our income situation a fair bit. Alright, so we've got some range capability. We've got Musketeer, we've got a Priest, we've got an Archer, and the rest are melee. So, really what we want is our melee units up front to tank the damage. Our archers in behind. Priest is going to be nice, because then at least we've got the... ouch. The priest has that magic damage, which the orcs are not particularly good against, so... We definitely want to go after the archer if we can, because he's the bigger threat at the moment. Oh, that attack does, like, nothing. There we go. Right, we're going to take some serious punishment. We might lose a unit or two, but really the goal here is just to... We're going to lose our Musketeer, unfortunately, yeah. At least he tanked pretty good in melee. Alright, well, we definitely want to bail out our Musketeer if we can, so let's see if we can help him. Then... Ooh, yeah, we can get the kill here. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to pull our musketeer back. Turn him around. Reload. And we want to go in here and flank the Impaler for some damage. And then do it again. Nice, good kill. Right. Now, someone's going to take these arrows and it's going to hurt. Oh, our priest. Right, we can't afford to lose the priest, so the priest is going to do a self-heal. Let's attack the gate. Nice, big critical hit there. That's wonderful. I don't think we can afford to risk the musketeer, even though he can do range damage, so we'll pull him back. Step up. Do some extra. Ooh, nice. Good damage there. Yeah, okay, so next turn we can just... You know what, we'll go here. Next turn we can attack. Ouch, that hurt. Alright, well, good news is we can get in there and flank. Nice. Musketeer can help out a little bit. Archer could just get the kill. Definitely don't hate that idea. You know what, we'll do a little bit of extra spell casting just for... I think that gives us... Yeah, it gives us a little bit more experience. And we can get the kill here with the archer. Alright, nice. Great, we have managed to secure the area. Now we can cultivate and rebuild these lands for our Holy Emperor. Alright, so we completed that objective. What is this? Upgrading the fortress. Okay, so we're supposed to upgrade it, I guess. It's going to take 2 turns, but we will do that. It's telling us to do that, and I think that means we'll get the mana node then, because the stone one has a stone wall which expands the range. This looks like it's kind of a... Well, actually, it's not a dead end over here. I thought it was, but... Just double check. Oh, yeah, no, it's kind of a... Looks like a bit of a dead end over here, so... I think we could probably pull our group back. Dismiss that. Right, now on this side of things, we know how strong this is, so obviously pretty dangerous. We'll just cruise over, kind of, we'll go around. We'll do a bit of a loop. Yeah, and Larissa is not strong enough on her own. Hence why we're bringing in the big guns. Literally the big guns. Money-wise, I think we're just going to do merchandise because we are hurting for gold a little bit. There we go. Okay, nice. Now we've got another spy drone. Question is, where do we put it? Grab these production resources. Storehouse or a shrine. I think I'll go storehouse is a little bit more expensive, so we'll do that. It's, I think, 100 versus 75. How much it costs to produce, that is. There's something up here. Neutral. Yeah, sure. Sign, open a border and peace treaty. Sure, why not? Future vassal, hopefully, for us. So, again, we can do another spy drone. The question is just where and... Alright, I'm not seeing anything over here. We'll just keep looking, I guess. I don't know if... I'm assuming that sunken city isn't right in the corner. Alright, so we can just move up this way. And then again, Edward and his group are going to zip on through. Should we maybe go and do the tomb while we're on our way through? You know what? We could probably grab it on the way back. Did we ever grab the... Oh, we didn't grab these production resources down here, so... I don't know if it's worth summoning my spy drone just for that, but... you know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Public baths or a shrine? Well, the public baths is more expensive, so we'll grab that. Right, and then we'll go there. We'll get another one going because it would be actually, you know what? We'll do a Hellhound and we'll add it into Larissa's group because she needs some more units. Okay, we'll go here and there. Ooh, not quite enough to get there this turn. So, you know what? Maybe this is a good spot to leave it. And if you end up in the comments section, let me know. Should I attack the tomb now or should I wait? I feel like this might not be quite strong enough to take on the tomb. So maybe it'd be better to just go over here, deal with this quest, then turn around, come back for the tomb, and then proceed north. Let me know what you think. In the meantime here, I may start making more units to then be able to kind of keep pushing north here, because my advance has kind of stalled otherwise. And again, you know, these guys could actually get over this little mountain here. We'd have to research basic seafaring, but yeah, we could do it, and then we could just get over this mountain. So maybe we do that, actually. That's not the worst idea. Yeah, I think we'll leave the episode here. That's a good place to leave it. So definitely some more blunders on my part, but overall, I think we're still making good progress. Save it here. Call this one episode 2. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.